I could have chose the worst possible time to record. Why is somebody mowing whatever outside? People in this house are talking mad loud. But anyways, welcome. Today we're going to be touching upon the topic I've brought up numerous times, and that is the 12-week year. What is the 12-week year exactly? I'm going to tell you right now. And I had to get the proper definition for you guys. I want to just yap. Basically, here's a brief summary, and I got it off this site. The 12-Week Year by Brian P. Moran and Michael Lennington is a guide to achieving great results in a short amount of time by focusing on 12-week cycles instead of yearly goals. Provides actionable advice on prioritization, goal setting, and execution. Basically, what that means, instead of saying I have these specific goals and I have 365 days to get it done, instead of giving yourself 365 days, you give yourself 90 days, which is the 12 weeks. That allows you to actually prioritize those goals more, because if you say, oh, I have 365 days, you're gonna keep making excuses for a time that you missed doing a specific task or getting something done. And you keep saying, oh, I could do this next month, I could do this next month, I could do this summer. But no, you have to tell yourself, okay, I need to get this done before the end of January, or I need to get this done before the end of February or the end of March or whatever, because it is in that bracket of time. One reason I wanted to do this is because I already do it at work. It just helps keep everything super clean, and I wanted to see how I could incorporate that into my life. And I did watch a bunch of videos on this, and I know there is a book out there about this, and I do plan to read it, but I just wanted to share with you guys what I've done so far. You're probably like, oh my gosh, she looks like she knows what she's talking about. I do, but have I touched my 12-week year planner? No, I haven't touched it since the first week that I set it up, and I need to get back to that, okay? I've actually been doing all the things that I said I've been wanting to do, and I haven't necessarily been tracking it. And I do have a habit tracker on my phone, and it's with the Done app. I don't know if you can see it. I track everything that I need to do every day personally for the week, but it's not good enough. Like, I want to be able to see my progress on what I want to do. So I'm going to start screen sharing on my laptop first. This planner I actually use is on Notion. Found it free online, and I could put it somewhere in the description so you guys could have access to it too, and you can make your own 12-week year planner. And you're probably thinking, oh, is it too late for me to do this? No, it's not. But if you want to start fresh, I do recommend waiting until the second quarter, which is the end of March, I think. So it starts in like April. Give me una momento. So, okay, it took like 20 years. It took 20 years for me to get my laptop to start screen recording. So basically, as you can see on the screen, I have my 12-week year. I kind of personalized it a little bit from how basic it was looking, okay? I added the cute little stars, the jellyfish, the ribbon, you know, coquette, core, lore, whatever you want to call it. Basically, this Notion template has like a help bar that you can always reference when you want to learn how to do stuff. The only thing I didn't learn how to do is this section right here, which is this tracker. I attempted, and I wanted it to match up with me checking things off, and I don't know, it has something to do with coding, and I'm not good at that, so I'm not even gonna touch it. We're just gonna pretend that this does not exist, okay? I have my goals here. I am not really too concerned about sharing these goals with you guys, but if I feel like while I'm editing I don't want you guys to see the full details and aspirations, I will block it out. My main 3 goals, I have 3 or 4 personal goals. The 1 goal is social media. This one is health and fitness. The 3rd one is financial, and the 4th one is pretty personal, more so extra. I have 2 social media goals for this quarter. First one is very out there, very above what could actually happen, but I did put get 1K subscribers on YouTube. Not saying it's impossible, but seeing as this is my first year ever on YouTube, it's not likely, but I would rather aim higher than aim low, because you never know. It literally takes 1 video for something to happen. The 2nd goal for social media I have is get 3K followers on TikTok. I don't think I was aiming high with that. TikTok is very unpredictable. It takes that 1 video for you to get followers, and people follow you a lot easier on TikTok. I'm already at 1,300 something followers on TikTok, and I feel like I could grow if I keeping up with my habits that I've established with that, and we'll get to that once we get more into depth about what I'm going to do in order to try and achieve these goals for this quarter. Health and fitness. I chose to be consistent in the gym for 90 days. It's been 3 weeks of pure consistency. When I say I haven't missed a day in the gym, and the days that I've had to miss, I always substitute them for a day that I would typically take my rest day on. I go to the gym 4 times a week and I have 3 rest days because that's what works best for me, and it just makes it a lot easier for me to stay consistent. Like when you're making these goals, you don't want to just say, oh, I'm going to do this and go full in and then crash and burn. I did not want to crash and burn. So, and the next one is to eat more whole foods. I've been struggling. I have to remind myself that it's been 3 weeks. I've been eating a lot more at home, but there was like a weekend period and even at work where I'm eating outside food because of work events or because I reward myself, because I also have reward systems with these kind of things. And so I really need to start working on having a better system and rewarding myself. My third main goal for the quarter is financially. I want to save. I have a high yield savings account, which if you do not have a high yield savings account, what are you doing? You need that, especially in your 20s. You need an account like that if you're planning to have an emergency fund or just to save for a particular product. You don't want to just let your money sit in a regular savings. Even if it is a credit union, that is not enough interest at being added onto the money that you have. And in order for me to save, I need to shop smarter. So I'm definitely trying to thrift, HRIFT, all year, okay? Unless I can't find what I'm looking for at the thrift store and I really, really want, emphasis on want, because there are things that you want but you don't need. Unless I really want that item, that is the only time I will actually go online and get it full retail price. I want to budget my paychecks. I've actually already been doing this. I budgeted my paycheck all year last year, and it really helped me stay on top of all of my bills and all of my subscriptions and stuff like that, and I never felt like I was struggling to pay my bills. Next is get a travel card to earn points. I have been seeing the travel card all over TikTok, and there are numerous options, and it's definitely on my list of things to get because I want to travel in my 20s. I don't want my 20s to feel like I'm in my 30s, and that's how it's feeling. It's already feeling like someone who's settled into work and waiting until retirement. Student loans. I just want to say, screw the government for being greedy, bitch. The last big goal is to learn a language. I'm gonna be 110% honest with you guys. I do not want to learn Spanish. I took Spanish 1 and 2 in high school. I took Spanish in college and I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it then, and I just know I'm not gonna enjoy it now. Right now I'm sitting between 3, okay? Korean, that's because I watch a lot of K-dramas. Danish, the third one is French, but that's more of like a family thing because some of my family members speak Creole, which is a mixture of broken French. Now that we've touched upon all the big goals that I have for the year, I have subcategories within them. That is the task, okay? So the task that I have for each goal, honestly, it all depends, and this could change by week. So this is what I had in my first week. As you can tell, after that, I just stopped. So prepare 5 videos for TikTok was one of the tasks that I have weekly. Basically batch creating so you can have videos ready for when you're ready to post instead of creating every day. For someone like me who works 9 to 5, it's just not realistic for me to be whipping out the camera every single day to try and record something. So basically that week I was supposed to prepare 5 videos for TikTok. Did I do that? No, I did not. But I had the ideas, and eventually I did make the videos and I did post them. So post every day on TikTok. This ended up changing to post every other day on TikTok. And then every week I'm supposed to have at least, one video ready for YouTube. This I haven't had any issues with. Use the same 5 videos or the same videos that I post on TikTok in YouTube Shorts. Have I been doing that? No. Definitely want to prioritize that, especially going into February. And February starts next Thursday, guys. So really need to get on my game. Another thing I have been doing for social media, which isn't on this list because I don't want to make it a goal. So I have a new Instagram. I started reusing it and posting on Reels specifically. I've been doing actual square posts, but I've been prioritizing Reels, 5 to 10-second Reels max. Like, this is different from TikTok. Unless you have already 10,000 followers on Instagram, trying to post long form videos as Reels on Instagram is just not gonna work because Instagram is like a go. It's a lot faster than TikTok. Budgeting my paycheck, I typically try to budget my paycheck 2 to 3 days before I actually get paid. So then when that pay comes in, I could transfer it. I have 2 cards. So I have my regular card that I use for spending, and then I also have a card for bills. I feel like that's helped me so much in staying calm when I see the money drop. Next goal was go to the gym Monday through Friday. Wednesday does not count because Wednesday is one of my rest days. I wake up at 3 a.m. in order to get to the gym because I refuse to go after work because that is peak hours and I know I will never get to touch a piece of equipment in my life. And now I'm gonna add all the rest of the weeks that I missed, and I'm gonna do that off screen, and then we're gonna jump into week 4, which is gonna be the upcoming week. Okay, I'm zoomed in a little bit more, and I decided to do this on my iPad instead because it's just a lot faster for me to work with. Yeah, I got my little Apple Pencil or whatever, and we're gonna open Notion. So it should refresh and it should show me the weeks that I have filled in. So week 1, as you can see, week 2. And the only reason I don't like doing Notion on my iPad is because of the sliding. I don't know. I don't like it. I like seeing everything in one screen. So I want to batch create for TikTok, right? Do this 1 time a week. And that's, for me, it's going to be either today or tomorrow. I said today because I'm currently doing that, but it's going to be a part of the get 3K on TikTok goal. So we got that going. Okay, period. The due date, it's going to be the 28th. And so when I go to week 4, I have that, it's due, and then I just have to check off what day I get it done, and it'll show me the percentage of completion somewhere up here. I have 1 video ready for YouTube. I'm sorry, it's just so hard to type on that tiny ass thing. Go to the gym Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. All right, so I got everything set out. So I have my goals for this upcoming week. So 1, batch create for TikTok, have 1 YouTube video ready before next Sunday, go to the gym from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, no, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, eat more whole foods. And this kind of falls into the next one that I have, which is to track or weigh my food to see my intake. And now listen, I hate tracking my food, but I feel like I could see more progress if I track and have an idea of what I'm eating before I just go into just intuitively eating, which was what I've been doing. And not to say I haven't been seeing any progress because I feel stronger, okay? I feel stronger. But now I need the results because we're going into the 4-week mark and then the 6 weeks, and that's when we should start seeing results from being consistent at the gym. And I can't see that if I'm not eating right, okay, period. Then I want to decide what language I want to learn. So we'll figure that one out. I also need to have a plan for my student loans, which I'm getting there, but there's just one more thing I'm waiting for, and it's actually stressing me out, but I'm going to figure it out. And then lastly is budget my paycheck because it is pay week this week, and I actually want to save this week. So I did add Save More and Ally in here because I did not save last paycheck, and I want to this time. So that's basically the gist of the 12-week year. And then if you go to the bottom, I'm trying to scroll. If you go to the bottom, you can have reflections for each week or each quarter, but that's basically it. 90 days to see a difference. Even if the difference is so tiny, it was me that I could have completed it sooner. So If you are looking to prioritize your goals this year, if you are looking to make a change, if you are looking to literally grow as a human being and become the best version of yourself, emphasis on best version of yourself, not the best version of yourself for your parents, your friends, or your coworkers, the best version for yourself. Anything is possible, especially once you put your mind to it. And I put my mind to the 12-week year, and I am going to accomplish it. Okay, I'm gonna make a difference. We're gonna see a difference, and we're gonna make a change. Okay, bye.